Hello and welcome back. We're going to make a very famous restaurant food in the south of India. It's called Vada Curry. Vada Curry. We made this yesterday evening actually, and this is what is left over from a party. And typically in a restaurant, they make this in the morning, and what goes stale by the afternoon, they convert it and put it back into a curry. But a lot of folks now have started making this as a mainstream dish. So they specifically fry this, but in a loose, broken fashion, and add it to the dish. So let's get going. I've got this. We'll break this up very soon. But for the ingredients, I've got some cinnamon, fennel seeds about 1 spoon, 4 or 5 cardamoms, 4 or 5 cloves, 2 long green chilies which are not very spicy. I have here khaskhas or poppy seeds and 2 tablespoons of dalia or this is called roasted Bengal gram, and 2 red chilies, or we call this the sambar mulga. It's pretty spicy, so I've just taken 2. I don't want to make this dish very spicy. A lot of credit goes to Chef Bhat, from where I'm inspired to make this. What we're going to do is dry roast all of these along with some garlic, ginger, and coconut. And also we'll be adding some coriander and mint leaves as we dry roast this. So we'll get going. I have a wok. We'll add the cinnamon stick and the cloves and a minute later we'll add some chopped garlic. I'm also going to grate some ginger into this. There we go. And another minute later, I'm going to add the red chilies and all of this. We'll continue to roast this for another good 2-3 minutes. And once this is roasted well enough, we'll lower the flame. We'll add some cilantro to this and also some mint leaves to this. There we go. Keep the flame absolutely low. And lastly, once this is fried well, we'll turn off the flame, and in the residual heat, we'll add a quarter coconut to this. And we'll just cook this in the residual heat. What we'll do is we'll allow this to cool and grind it to a paste with a little bit of water. As a next step, I've taken the same wok, added 2 tablespoons of oil. To this, we'll add just 2 cloves, 2 cardamom, 2 pieces of cinnamon stick, and some whole red chilies. And we'll also add half a teaspoon of fennel seeds. We'll let this just fry up for just half a minute. And the next thing that we'll do is take some curry leaves. I have 2 sprigs of curry leaves. We'll add that. Once that has burst a little, we'll add a handful of onions to this. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to these onions so that they caramelize quickly. We'll stop cooking this just before it caramelizes. And to this, I'm going to add some ginger garlic paste, which was kept aside along with some of the cilantro. So the onions are done. We'll get to a medium flame. This is what we blended from what we roasted earlier. We'll add that. There we go. We will fry this in a medium heat for a few minutes, and all that we need to do after that is add water to this, but we'll just unify it first. So once this is unified, we'll add 4 cups of hot water to this. There we go. And we'll let this boil for a good 10 to 15 minutes till all the raw tastes go away, everything gets cooked. And don't worry about the quantum of water that you've added. All of this will reduce further because this has got coconut, it has the poppy seeds, and we're going to add the vada to this, which is made from chana dal or gram dal, Bengal gram dal. All of those tend to thicken this, so don't worry. We'll just leave this and let it boil for about 15 minutes. So when this begins to boil, you can add a little bit of turmeric powder to this and check and see how the salt is. You can add the salt now, and also if you need it more spicy, you could add a bit of chili powder, and I'm going to just add a little bit of Kashmiri red chili powder. We'll just wait for this entire thing to boil for a good 15 minutes and then come back. So we are done. 15 minutes of boiling. You can see automatically how thick the gravy has become. I have broken down the vada, and now is the time for us to add the vada in. It just needs about 2 minutes more. Remember, the poppy, the coconut, the roasted gram dal, including the fact that we put this vada in, which is nothing but chickpea in it, chickpea, or we call it chana dal. It will thicken this up much more as it cools. So you can always add a little bit of water before reheating and serving it. But this is more or less done. We're going to just give it 1 minute, and okay, 3 minutes of it boiling, the vadas will nicely take the taste of the gravy. What we'll do is shut off the flame, add some cilantro to this, and also some fresh curry leaves. There we go, and this is ready. Thank you for watching. Do comment and let me know how this turns out if you make it.